Welcome back for another Agix price prediction analysis, and in this video I will be sharing my next price targets and also discuss the price action to expect in the next coming hours. And before I do so, show some love by first giving this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And in this video I want to give you my short-term target areas here on the Agix chart, and also discuss a trade setup that I have here on the Agix chart. And you can see that Agix at the time of this recording is holding above the 20-day MA here on the 1 hour chart, which is now acting as support for us to continue gearing up. We have also seen a breakout out of a chart pattern that we have been trading within. And before I get to the chart pattern, allow me to first give you a recap of what happened on the 17th of August, where you can see that we saw this massive breakdown in a move that gave us a low at around the $0.157 mark. And afterwards we started gearing up. That is, we bought up this whole breakdown to the lower side, and we have been seeing much of a consolidation, where we have been consolidating within this triangle that I have here on the channel, or that is on the charts, where you can see that we have this horizontal area of resistance and this trend line that we formed on the charts. And today we have now seen the breakout out of the chart pattern to the upper side, giving us a successful retest, and there are high chances that in the next coming hours Agix might continue gearing up and get to the next key area of resistance at around the $0.195 mark, and a break above that key area of resistance with a successful retest. Then we can easily see Agix get above the $0.2 mark. And as a result of this chart pattern, I have a trade setup that gave me a long trade here on the Agix chart after we saw this retest, where I opened a long trade at around the $0.179 mark, having my first target areas at around the $0.195 mark. And for the stop loss, I placed it at this low that we made on the 17th of August at around the $0.157 mark. And this is the trade setup that I have here on the charts. And the moment you see a break above the $0.195 mark, then I can easily expect Agix to get above the $0.2 mark and get to the next key area of resistance at around the $0.20901 mark. And then from that point we can easily see that is continue expecting higher prices. And I believe that this whole movement is also wholly dependent on what Bitcoin continues to do in the next coming hours, because if by any chance we see further breakdown on the BTC chart, then I will still be expecting further breakdown here on the Agix chart. And to note, you need to note that Agix, in case we see further breakdown, we need to continue holding above the low that we made at around the $0.157 mark, because as long as you continue holding above that low here on the charts, there are chances that we can still see a bounce back. But if by any chance we break below that low, then a more bearish scenario will be playing out here on the Agix chart. So that is what I'm keeping my eyes on the short term here on the Agix chart, and those are my short term target areas. Also taking a look at the indicators, on the RSI we are trading at around the 56 mark, fully supporting higher prices. On the MACD we have been able to print a bullish cross, fully supporting higher prices. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I will be keeping you up to date.